It's come to my attention that most of my money, like the money that I work for and make, goes to my siblings. Not only do I give them money for like pocket money or spending money and buy them the things that they ask for, I'm also always constantly taking them out. And that means I get to use my money all the time on them. The reason why I don't have a Benz is those two people. These two are the reason why I don't have a mansion. Because all the money I've spent on them, I could have been building assets. I don't know, buying land or something. Anyway, this vlog, the setting for this vlog is Jump Zim. I would have told you that dress, but I've forgotten. So I'm sorry, you have to Google it. Go to Google Maps or you can check TikTok. They're on TikTok too. So it won't be too hard for you to find their location. On this particular day, I took my siblings to Jump Zim. Takati timbono jamba jamba, guys. So first things first. Once we got there, let's talk expenses. First expense was fuel, guys, because I actually drove to Jump Sim. We got to need fuel and stuff. But then when we got there, we paid $10 for an hour, which means I spent $30 of my money on these children. But anyway, it was worth it. I think you can see me falling like in a race with my brother and stuff. So yeah, you see, it was worth it, but I don't know. So okay, Jump Sim. The fee is $10. So when you get there, you pay $10, and then they give you this ticket that they put around your wrist, and it's color coded. It depends on like the time that you got there. Then you get in. So they'll tell you when the time is up. After an hour, they'll probably say the people with blue bands, like the blue tickets around their wrist, should get out. Their time is up. Or people with red bands and stuff. That's how it works. So you see, we were wearing those green tags. Yes. So that's it. Then something you'll need to know if you're going to Jump Sim is carry your socks, guys. You can always buy socks, but it's more expensive to buy socks because socks, they're like $2 for 12 pairs of socks. But once you get to Jump Sim, it might be $1 or $2 a pair of socks. Whereas you could have just brought your own socks from home, so don't forget your socks. Because once you get there, you take off your shoes, you put them in the shoe area, and you start walking around with your socks. I also advise that you wear something like comfortable. Something covered. Don't wear skirts. Well, it's up to you, but I wouldn't wear a skirt to Jump Sim because the obstacle course is it's high up, and people on the ground, people in the food court, people in the jumping area, everyone will be able to see you. So if you're on the obstacle course and you're wearing a skirt, it means you're naked. Everyone is looking at you. So you see, the first thing we had to tackle was that tire. Everything in that obstacle course is from hell. Once I started this course, I regretted it. You see that orange bar at the bottom, like just below the tire? It became my savior because some of the type of swings that I had to go through, I wasn't able to. I ended up cheating and stepping on that yellow bar to pass some of the obstacles. All I will say is never again. I will definitely go to Jump Sim again because jumping there was fun. But I will never go on the Jump Sim obstacle course again. It's not for me. Guys. I used to think I'm athletic and I'm fit and I can do anything. I was wrong, guys. I was absolutely wrong because that obstacle course is brutal. And the worst part is people will be looking at you. And if you don't move, the people behind you can't move. So imagine the pressure. I was in front of my siblings and they were now like, move, Yasha, move. At some point I was so stuck and I wanted to cry. And you can't go back. That's another problem because if you want to go back, it means everyone behind you has to go back. So you can't go back. You can only go forward. And some of those obstacles are just impossible. So yeah. Thank God for the support beam, the yellow support beam, because I ended up stepping on it a lot of the times. And I remember one of the workers looking up at me and saying, "You're supposed to step on the design on those obstacle thingies." And I gave that person a bombastic side and said, "If I could, I would. I wouldn't be cheating, would I?" But anyway, enough about the obstacle course. You get to jump for an hour. You can play, there's the obstacle course. There are different types of jumping areas. There's an area where you can play basketball, like when you can shoot hoops there. So it's fun. Then basically just different types of jumping areas, but you get to jump and it's fun. You won't get bored. There's even a ball pit and stuff. Not a ball pit, it's like a stuffy pit, but then there's a climbing wall, but I didn't try that because I think it's for the younger kids. I don't know, don't quote me on that. Then after that they have a food court to get like a good view of the food court. So you see, I think you can see for yourself. I ended up getting milkshakes that were not part of the budget, which means I went over the budget. Instead of spending something like $30, and I ended up something like $40. So as I said, these people are the weapon fashioned against me. However, there are a lot of different things that you can try in terms of the food, in terms of the drinks. So do show up. You might have fun.